Alright, no intro today, no anything funny skits, because I'm upset. I'm not gonna give the Minnesota Wild an intro for a game where they don't show up. What the hell was that? Somebody explain what team that was on the ice, because that was not the Minnesota Wild I've watched the entire season. This video is not gonna be funny. This video is not gonna be necessarily me trying to be sensible. This is gonna be venting out on the team on a few things that I watched for a little bit, especially one, and we will get to that in a little bit. But first, let me just get the score down. We lost, deservedly so, to Vancouver. No doubts about it. The refs were not good. I would have liked something, but Vancouver cannot beat us 5-2, and we shouldn't have been beaten more. Fair and square. Vancouver had the kryptonite for Dubnyk today. I think Dubnyk had his most average game. I will not blame this on Dubnyk. He was one of the few players I actually thought played well. I thought Dubnyk again was our best player. However, for once, he couldn't save us. He couldn't save us from what we have kind of neglected for a while. And we have neglected because we won 5 in a row. Which we still have won 5 in a row till this game, and we are still looking good in the standing. However, there's a glaring thing that I want to talk about. How do we not start on time? We haven't started on time once. Not once. I mean it, not once we started on time. Why? Why can't we start? Like on time, we know when the game starts. It starts in the Rogers Center at 3 a.m. my local time. There's people watching from Europe at that time, and you can't show up? You can't start a game at actual time. Come on, guys. You make millions of money, and you can't try and actually start. I'll give fair props to Vancouver, but I wouldn't be reacting if this was just a one-time case. This has been a thing all season. We have been so bad the entire first period, and we relied on Dubnyk to save us each and every time. And this time, for once, Devin Dubnyk wasn't able to, because Vancouver actually has good shooters. They have a shooter called Elias Peterson, who is absolutely fantastic, and I'm gonna use his Swedish name, Elias Peterson, which is not Elias Pettersson like you want to pronounce it in the US. Elias Peterson, he's Swedish, he played in Växjö last year, and he was extremely good. Somehow, we completely ignored that he is one of the best shots from a rookie, and we just decided to let him run in twice on Devin Dubnyk and have an open shot. That is unacceptable. We left him to dry today, Devin Dubnyk, and we did not care that the Vancouver Canucks were allowed to take so many shots, so many quality shots, and somehow we managed to actually stay in this game for long. I honestly would have liked us just to be completely blown out of the building. Devin Dubnyk taking out after 3 goals and then be completely blown out, because at least that way I didn't have hope. I didn't actually have to stay up and watch that garbage performance from the Wild. And once the start ended, we actually are tied, because Voodoo and Wizardry, we're still tied and actually had a good chance to maybe actually be ahead, but the ref missed the most blatant penalty shot call. However, I will not even blame the ref for this loss, because we deserve to lose this game. Fair and square, we lost it, and we deserve to lose by 10 goals. And the ref afterwards gave us a power play, which we 2 minutes minor, and we do nothing. Nothing! I've seen power plays in the Danish league be more frightening than that. That is scarily bad. We just pass it. Somebody shoot! Just shoot! Somebody outside Dumba actually have the bravery and the guts to actually put it on net. I don't care who it is, if it's Spurgeon, if it's Parise, if it's Scranton, if it's Niederreiter. Somebody gotta shoot the puck. Like, we have one play in mind, and that is pass until we get it to Dumba, who then can try and one-time it. That is so predictable, even I could see it after the first power play. Do something different. Somebody have creativity. And to make it worse, we actually scored a power play goal. We actually scored. Guess how we did it? Guess how we did it? Shoot a shot. Shooter, just put it on net. And look what happens. We have traffic in front. We actually have a new play. It isn't just shoot it with Dumba from the left side. It actually goes in, because putting the puck on net, having people in front of goals, works. That's what you should do with a power play. Use the space to be creative, and use the space to win puck battles, and get in front of the net, because guess what? They can't cover you all. You have open lanes at some point. Use them rather than have a set play. And then we actually had this game within grasp for the longest, until we then again decide to, instead of like trying to actually be direct and putting the puck on net, we pass it around on the D-line, which leads to Elias Peterson getting the puck and then streaking in breakaway, score, and guess what? It wasn't the first time that would happen. He scored this one, he gets another one 5 minutes later, because we cannot try and actually think about defending and actually try and get pucks on net. We have the longest time where we are in their zone. In the end, we don't get any kind of quality in there. Yeah, okay, finally we put it on net in the last 5 minutes. Do you want a flipping medal for playing 5 minutes of a hockey game? No way. That is not acceptable. This game has to be a fluke game, and you have a game today to prove it against Edmonton, and you are there when it starts. I warn you, you are there when you start, because guess what? I will be watching at 2 a.m. again from Denmark, and I better see a Minnesota Wild team who is there and willing to fight versus Connor McDavid from the get-go. Is that clear? Because that's what a playoff team would do. That is what a cup contender do. They bounce back from really bad fluke losses, and this has to be a fluke loss. Anyways, I really hope you did enjoy my mental case of a reaction, and hopefully this will be a one-off game, or I hope you enjoyed it, because there might be more of these if this don't work. Please just be a one-off, and please just show up. Like, at least be competitive against Edmonton.